Once the tiny underdog of the car industry, Hyundai has transformed itself into the fastest-growing automaker in the world. The name Hyundai means modernity, a fitting name for a young company that has managed to speed past older competitors thanks to model diversity, quality, and aggressive marketing. While Hyundai is based in South Korea, the car maker manufactures many of its vehicles in the United States, employing a large number of American workers. Hyundai has also branched out into the world of motorsport, designing cars to compete in hill climb, World Rally Championship, and Rally Cross, making Hyundai one of the most versatile racing teams around.
Okay guys, so as you can tell from the title of the video, this is my car for the Virtual Motorsports Stock Hatch Series 6. Now this series is going to be held by virtualmotorsports.com. If you haven't heard of it before, then check out their website and find out more about them. What they do is they host tournaments basically for Forza games primarily, and it's really good. It's supported by Turn 10. In the particular series that I'm going to be racing in, the first place prize for the whole series is I think it's like 10 million credits or something like that. Or it might just be a million credits, I don't know. It's a lot of money on Forza 5, and a code to whatever DLC pack you want. You just tell Turn 10 what you want and they'll give it to you. So yeah, it's sponsored by Turn 10, and this is my car for it. So what we're going to do today is have a practice session in about an hour's time. I'm going to be taking part in the first round at Laguna, Seca. So I thought I'd just do a little 10-minute practice session with you guys. And we're going to check out the car, see how it handles. I have tuned it a little bit, but I have limited knowledge when it comes to tuning race cars, and especially front-wheel drive ones. So I've left it. I haven't tweaked it too much. I didn't want to mess it up. I just wanted to have a car that was drivable, and I feel like it is. I'm going to be racing in the hood view. Obviously need to work on my starts. But yeah, it should be an interesting race this evening. I think what I'm going to do for you guys is videos of me practicing, videos of qualifying, and a video of the race itself. And this is basically my first proper venture into a Virtual Motorsport series. I tried it before on Forza 4. It was the MX-5 series that they had on Forza 4, and that was really good. Actually, it was in the MX-5 Super Light, if you guys can remember that car. And yeah, it was pretty good, and the racing was really close. I found myself in the third lobby. What they do is they have a qualifying session which lasts 15 minutes. And then after that, the qualifiers are split into lobbies. So the top, I don't know how many will be in the lobbies for this particular one, might be 12 or so. The top 12 drivers will be in the first lobby, and then the next 12 in the second lobby, and so on and so on. I think when I did the MX-5 series, I found myself in the third lobby, which I was pretty pleased about, seeing as I'm not really a racer. I've started to do it a bit more now that I've got this really nice wheel on Forza 5, so I decided to have a look into Virtual Motorsports again and see what they've got to offer for Forza 5. I know when it first came out they didn't really have anything, and they actually started a couple of new ones on Forza 4, because there are still quite a lot of people on Forza 4 still. So yeah, I waited it out a bit to see what they came up with. They actually started a spec series that was Ford Mustangs, I believe, on Forza 5. That would have been really good to get in because everyone's in the same car, and I wish I could have been able to do it, but unfortunately, I don't know if I've explained it fully to you guys, but the servers for Xbox Live had issues with some people, myself included, where one couldn't have a solid connection to the Forza servers. And unfortunately, I was affected by that, and for the first few months of having Forza 5, I couldn't go online at all because basically my connection to the server was complete crap, basically. So yeah, this is what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing this series. It takes place on Mondays. I'm not sure if it's every Monday. I know it's tonight though. And if you'd like to get involved in anything, in basically serious racing on Forza, then head over to Virtual Motorsports. If there isn't a series that takes your fancy on Forza 5 or Forza 4, then there are some community run series, and you can get involved in that and meet some people that want to do some racing basically, and you don't have to be stuck with people in the hopper lobbies cheating and smashing you off the track and all that. But yeah, purpose of this right now is to try and get a bit of practice in, get some consistent lapping down, explore the limits of the car, and I think my tune is fairly decent. It's also trying to get used to front wheel drive and how it handles, you know. It's like it's a different beast to a rear wheel drive car, which is what I much prefer to use. You've got to really pay attention to how you use the throttle, because if you try and power through a corner and get on the gas as early as you can, then that can have a detrimental effect to the speed of your exit. So if you're trying to put the power down, that's trying to go through the front wheels, and that's going to limit your car's cornering ability. So if you try and put it down too early, then that's going to hinder your cornering speed. And also, you don't want to try and take too much speed into the corner, because having nothing going on the rear wheels can sometimes leave the car very loose at the rear end, because everything's front end concentrated on a front wheel drive car. I find that the rear end can be loose if you just try and be too aggressive, so there's also that to factor in. You've also got to make sure you don't lock up the front wheels too much, because if you lock up the front wheels, then that can stall the car. Because of course the engine is trying to drive the front wheels, so that's like ripping up the handbrake in a rear wheel drive car without putting the clutch in. So I have put the rear brake, I put the brake bias towards the rear a little bit in this car, just to see how I can do on the brakes. I think it's not bad. That first corner is quite difficult coming out of it because it's a slower corner, It's a lower gear, so I'm getting slightly too much power through the front wheels as I'm coming out, and it's sending me a little bit wide. But yeah, hopefully this is good content for you guys. I don't know if there's anyone else who's doing proper recordings of their efforts on Forza 5 doing competitive racing. I know there are people out there that they've got fairly large channels that do things like this on iRacing, and you know, PC sims where people take a car out on a PC sim. iRacing is one of the more popular ones, I think, because it's got specific racing series on it. It's quite enjoyable to watch someone compete in a racing series, and the racing's really clean as well, which makes it really good to watch. So hopefully the racing will be nice and clean today. But yeah, this has been just a quick practice session, just seeing if I can improve my lap times. It looks like I have been consistently improving. Just exploring the braking zones, trying to make the most of them. That first corner exit is still giving me issue, I think. Basically, I've found it's the term slow in, fast out really does come into play when it comes to front wheel drive cars. You want the smoothest exit that you can possibly get, just to maximise the amount of speed you can pull through the entire corner. Still improving my time. Hopefully that bodes well for qualifying. I'm not sure how well I can do in qualifying, because I know there are some really good drivers on Virtual Motorsport, so, and I'm not exactly the best driver in the world. Alright, just gone over 10 minutes and that was my target for the video, so I'll slow down here. We got a best lap of 1 minute 40.5. Hopefully that's going to bode well for qualifying, but we'll have to see. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, guys. Also, I think I'm going to put the my new intro onto this video, so if you saw that new intro on this video, then let me know what you think, because I managed to get a hold of sorry, my voice broke then. I managed to get a hold of Final Cut Pro, and I had a fiddle with it just to see what I could do with it, and made that intro as sort of like a test to see how I could do with it. It's pretty similar to iMovie, so I'm sort of familiar with how it works. But yeah, let me know what you think. I might make another one, I might make a couple, just slowly improving my skills on it, but for now I think that intro will do. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys, and I'll see you next time.